So if you've been feeling stuck on your personal development journey, I want to let you know that you're not alone. And today I'm going to be sharing 3 steps that I've taken to help me along the way, and hopefully it'll help you too. So let's get right into it. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Avion Barnes. For the last year, I've been really diving deep in the personal development area, really going on this journey to develop myself. And now I'm on this mission to help you guys do the same thing. So today we're gonna be going through 3 steps of things that you can do to kickstart your personal development journey. These are the most basic things you can do, but the most foundational things you could do. So let's get into it. So step 1 is gonna be all about reflection. It's gonna be about self-assessment. So who are you? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are things you wanna work on? What are the things that you're good at? Right? This step is all about seeing who you are and where you're at right now in life. It might be, and this is honestly one of the hardest steps you can do, because it's just being real with yourself. It's looking yourself in the mirror and saying, this is who I am, right? So this is where we need to start with. So for me, self-reflection started with me not being happy with myself, me not being the best physically in shape and mentally in shape, financially in shape, spiritually in shape. And it really just took me to just get to a point where I was just so fed up, where I had to look in the mirror and I had to be like, man, something's got to change. This was about 2020, COVID. We all know how things were at, but I wasn't going to let that situation send me downwards and just in this loop where I was just in a downward spiral where I felt like I didn't have no control. No, I didn't let that happen. I took control. So that's step 1, is just assessing. So if you're listening to this video, I want you to take 10 minutes to just journal, and you can even write it in columns. Write down a list of your strengths, write down a list of your weaknesses, write down things you want to improve on, and write down things that you're good at, right? Just if you could do a full analysis of who you are right now, do that. I want you to take 10 minutes to do that. And that's what I did. So get out a piece of paper and write those columns. And that's step 1 to get started on this journey, is just evaluating yourself. All right, so step 2 is all about setting goals. So on that same piece of paper that you took, I want you to write a column for short-term goals and long-term goals, all right? And this is important because our long-term goals are big goals. These are the goals these are overarching goals. These are the goals that we want to happen tomorrow, right? But the short-term goals, those are the goals that we want to aim for short-term, goals that we can, overcome quicker. You never want to overwhelm yourself with these big goals that, most of us want to take over the world in a week, in a day, but that's not how it works. Set small, actionable goals that you can stack. We want to stack wins, and that's a part of developing, is we were trying to figure out how to win, and the way we win big time is winning short term, tackling every single little task. For me, I wanted to get in shape, and I have a long history of getting in shape, but 2019, 2020, I wasn't in the best shape. I wanted to get in tip-top shape in a month. Right? That was a big goal for me. Like, I need to get back in shape. I need to get back looking good. And I wanted it quick, but it didn't happen quick. So I was getting frustrated within this first month. And I was like, man, I'm trying to drop 15, 20 pounds in a month, right? Instead of just saying, let me just go to the gym every day. You see the difference there? Let me just go to the gym every day. Let me just eat a little bit better every day. Instead of putting so much pressure on myself to get it done immediately, I set small, actionable goals that led me up to the big goal, right? So this could be anything. This could be you saving up. This could be a financial thing where, you want to buy, maybe it's your car, maybe it's something that you really want, maybe it's a mental thing, you're trying to get smarter. Set goals that you can allow yourself to manage and tackle better. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds in a month, start saying, I just want to be consistent at the gym, right? I just want to be consistent in the kitchen. See, that's ways you could start out. So for step number 2, I want you to think about one small habit you can start today. It could be as simple as drinking more water or waking up 10 minutes earlier, right? We're trying to start small. We're trying to build the momentum so we can start getting to those bigger goals, but understand that it takes time. So step number 1, we're assessing ourselves. Step number 2, now we're setting goals. I want you to set long-term goals and short-term goals. I want you to set small goals, and I want you to set big goals, right? All right, so step number 3 is going to be all about habits. So creating habits to take on these goals, right? So we were just talking about setting short-term goals and short little goals and big goals, right? So now we're gonna set the steps to carry out those goals, right? It's all a part of the strategy, it's all a part of the plan. So going back to what I did, right? So I said, all right, Avion, so I'm not gonna overwhelm myself with trying to lose so much dang weight in a month's period, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the habits that will eventually give me those results. So instead, I made that mind switch. I said, okay, so if my goal now is just to go to the gym every day, then I'm gonna set the habits around that to make that goal easier. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna wake up a little earlier, right? That's a habit. I wake up earlier. What else am I gonna do? When I go to the grocery store, or instead of going out to eat, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna go get, vegetables, lean protein sources, healthy fats, right? It's about setting the habits around your goals to get you to the point where you accomplish those goals. So I want you to take a look at your goals and then start writing things that could make your goals easier, right? So if you're trying to wake up earlier, a habit or something that you can do is set your alarm clock 10 minutes earlier to wake you up. Matter of fact, you can set your phone across your room to make you get up and get your phone, so now you're up. Now you can make that goal of waking up earlier better. If your goal is to drink more water, before you go to sleep at night, get you a glass of water or get you a water bottle, put it by your bed at night, so when you wake up earlier and you get up, you can take your water, drink some water and get that kick started, right? Now we can start habit stacking. But there's little things like that. I want you to get creative. And if you have any questions down below on how you can create better habits around your goals, drop them down below. I want to see, and I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna respond to all the comments. Let me know how I can help you guys. So to recap this entire video, step 1, we're doing a self-assessment on ourselves. All right, we're evaluating ourselves and our situation, where we're at, and we're writing down our strengths and our weaknesses. Step number 2, we're setting goals. We're setting small goals, we're setting big goals. And our small goals are what's gonna help us get to the bigger goals. So if our big goal is to lose 25 pounds, our small goal should be, aim to lose maybe a pound a week, right? And then step number 3, we're gonna be setting habits. So if our goal is to lose 1 pound a week, our habits need to be, maybe one of our other goals around that then is to eat healthier so we can lose weight. So then we need to create the habit of cooking healthier, or we need to create the habit of waking up earlier so we can go to the gym and knock our workout out in a day because we have busy days, right? There's little things like that. So those are the 3 steps, right? Evaluate yourself, set goals, and create habits around those goals. If you found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you smack that like button. Subscribe for more self-growth tips and comment down below what's your first goal, what are you starting with? I'd love to hear it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.